Hey, how's it going out there, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm your host, Cash. This is Weekly Recap. Let's talk about Weekly Recap a little bit. I'm going to break down my week as an owner-operator operating this truck in the United States of America, and let's talk about it. So I'm leased to an 80-20 split carrier. I run a fuel-efficient operation, or at least I try my best to. I don't talk about my carrier. This week is going to be from May 2023, and I like to go out and come back, take a little home time, rinse and repeat. I'm not a road warrior anymore. I do it when I have to, but a week is kind of my normal. 2 weeks, I'm pushing it. 3 weeks, I'm ready to rip the doors off the truck and go home. And that's just how it is. So let's talk about it. I went out, I came back. This is a 5-day work week here. So I started this on a Friday. I picked this load up Friday afternoon. So I think I had like a 6 p.m. appointment on this Friday afternoon, and I was back home Wednesday morning. So I could have put in 2 more days of operating the truck out there, making money, and I said, yeah, I'd rather spend a couple days at the house. Can I get a reload on Friday? And that's what we did. So this was a 5-day work week right here. Simple out and back for me, the way I like it. So we started out in Minnesota, went out to Maryland. That load was 0 degrees, 41,000 pounds. It paid $4,000. Okay, 42 empty miles, 1275 on the loaded miles, 1317 all miles on that trip. And like I said, that paid $4,000. Not sure if I said that or not, but now I did. So that load paid $4,000 to run out to Maryland. On the way out there, I don't know if I called a code. I don't know if that was allergies kicking in. I know like Minnesota, Wisconsin are like just hitting peak allergy season right now. So I'm not sure if that's what it was. Normally I don't have problems with allergies. I'm kind of thinking I might have had a cold because I was just miserable. Like I did not want to be out on the road. I said, hey guys, to the people that booked my freight for me, I said, hey, if you could, I don't care what it is. Get me something back to the house. I am miserable out here right now. I just want to go home. And they found me a load out of Virginia back to Minnesota. Dry load, dry van, no reefer freight on that one. And that was 91 empty miles, and that was 1328 on the loaded miles, and paid 2,600 bucks on 1419 all miles. That load was a Smokey and the Bandit special. Let me tell you, that load picked up, and from the pickup time to the delivery time was 45 hours. Okay, 45 hours to go 1,328 miles. For me, that's getting it. That's getting it down the road. I know some people that's no big deal, but for me, especially with the mountains, because it comes from Virginia all the way across Virginia, all the way across the Appalachian Mountains. Definitely was more, than I'm used to. I literally showed up 2 minutes before the appointment time. Normally, I shoot for 1 hour before my appointment time, no matter where I'm at, pickup or delivery. I'm shooting for that 1 hour. This one, not possible, especially feeling like I felt. Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, I was being a real crybaby that week. So just is what it is. Now let's go over the variable cost of this week. That was the week right there, out and back, 5 days. I'm done. I went home. $6,600 in revenue for the week. My 80% is $5,280 for the week, and I ran 2,736 all miles. Every mile this truck turned 2,736. I did 2603 on the loaded miles, and that put me in for 133 empty miles. 5% deadhead there. Pretty good in this market. I'll take 5% deadhead. So let's talk pay per mile. Every mile the truck turned was $2.41 a mile. My 80% of that 241 is $1.93, and that was $2.54 a mile loaded miles. Okay. If you think that's good, okay. If you think it's bad, okay. I want to be honest with you about these numbers, okay? I could fluff them and get more views if I wanted to, but it's not worth it to me. This is what it is. I had a talk with another YouTuber one time about, if I have a good week, I get more views than if I don't have a good week. And I see why certain people, don't show the downside of it, because people love to watch the winners. And I just feel like it's disingenuous to only show you the good side. Now, I just show you what happens. If you think it's good, it's good. If you think it's bad, then it's bad. I'm not, my skin's too thick. I've been doing these weekly recaps too long to really take it personally. If you're, like, oh, you're an idiot for, running for that rate. Well, then, it's your opinion. I'm not here to stroke your opinion or whatever. So, it's as honest as it can be, is my point here. And I'm not bragging, you know. I've said it many a times on Weekly Recap. These numbers are just information I put out there. This is just what happened. I put it out there. If it helps you, great. If you like watching these, I appreciate it. If you made it and you find value, hit the like button for me. But if not, it is what it is. Good, bad, indifferent. It's just what it is. So let's go over to variable cost. And I'll tell you on the variable cost, it's what I spent, not what I used. Okay. This is just what I bought. 1645 on diesel. I feel like I'm spending more on diesel right now, mostly because I'm buying most of my diesel in Illinois. They've upped their IFTA. It just makes it hard for the states around it to compete right now, especially if I can get a decent price in Illinois. You know, we're doing pretty good. So that is what it is. A 1645 on diesel, 133 on reefer fuel, $54 on DEF. I've been getting my DEF at Love's, and I was getting it at this one place in Wisconsin. I just haven't been stopping there. So I am paying more on DEF here lately because of that. I need to get back in the routine of stopping at the other place. I paid $18 for parking. I should not have done that. Look back on that. That was kind of a bonehead move. But with that being said, I felt like crap and just wanted to shut down one day. And I pulled into a Petro, and the only thing there was paid parking. So I paid for the parking. Probably shouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. $13 on scaling the load coming back. I did not write that down. That load coming back was a dry load, and it wasn't super heavy. It was like 38,000 pounds. I just wanted to be sure because it was, you know, a route I don't normally run. So I'm not sure what the scale houses or situation is. So, that was more Southern Virginia, and I'm not used to it down there. So I did scale it. I scaled that one. Total variable cost, 1863 on the total variable cost. You bring over my 5280. That's my 80%, 5280 minus the 1863 variable cost, and that leaves me $3,417 left to do what I have to do with. $500 to the maintenance account leaves me 2917. 2917. I'll take it, considering it was a straight out and a straight back, 5 days out on this one and back home. You know, for me, that's a decent living. Now I still got to do some things out of that 2917. It's not my that's not my strip club money. That's I still got to do some bill paying out of that, but that's the money left to do what I have to do with. And fuel costs for the week, 60 cents in fuel costs. So I caught a decent price coming back toward the house, and it was in Illinois down there at the Road Ranger in Loves Park. And I caught a decent price there, and I took it. It was like I could have got it back home without buying that fuel. It was like a $480, fueling there. So it did run the price for the week up. But overall, I feel like fuel prices have kind of normalized for a minute. So maybe they won't just creep back up on us. Maybe if anything, they'll continue to go down. But we got a little bit of relief, but now it's kind of stabilized, I feel like. But that's the week of weekly recap, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. Like I say, if you have, smash the like button. Check out my partner's Hotshot Secret if you're wondering what that jug's doing up there. It's magic. It's magic. It's just floating. And let me tell you, it's magic. Put it in your tank and you'll know what I'm talking about. Use the links down below to order it. I say buy it by the gallon. and then that'll be the cheapest way you can get it. Pour it into a smaller container. That's what I do by the gallon. Fill the small containers with the gallon, and bing, bam, boom. But this is an easy to measure 16-ounce bottle here, so check them out. Links in the description for lots of cool stuff that saves you money. That's what this channel is all about. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to take care of each other out there, and remember, people are more important than trucking.
Hi, real quick, I want to talk to you about MyTee products, spelled M-Y-T-E-E. Check out the website for trucking supplies and trucker gear. They got all kind of stuff. They really focus on open deck stuff, but they have stuff for any kind of trucking. I promise you, go check out the website. Lots of chains, straps, toolboxes. Everybody needs toolboxes, things like that, especially for flatbed and car haulers. Check it out. I promise you, you'll like it. Use the link down below when you shop.